Good morning, y'all. The other morning, I guess it's been 2 mornings ago, the Lord woke me up like, I want to say about 1:30 in the morning with this. And I really feel like He wants it to be shared. So if y'all could help me get this out here, I'd appreciate it. You know, a few months ago, I shared up here that there isn't a person that you can look at on the face of this earth that God loves more than you. He loves us all the same. And you can't find a person on this earth that God doesn't love, saved or unsaved. Well, let me dig deep in my wallet here. When you look at our denominations, the least that we have is a penny. At the top it says, "In God we trust." We used to have a $500 bill. They took that away. The highest denomination we have is 100. And if you turn it over in the back, in great big letters, it says, "In God we trust." My daughter. That's a corporate confession, y'all. Every time we touch this money, every time it passes through, that's a corporate confession. In God we trust. In God we trust. That corporate confession means something. That's not just words. That's not just like, heh, you know, heh. In God we trust. I'm going to step on some toes and I'm going to tell you something. It stepped on mine because my shoes are a little bit too tight. We just went through an election, and every election they always say, "This is the most important election that's going to, you know," gets everybody all hyped up. Well, for some people, they didn't get what they wanted. For some people, they got what they wanted. But we put a whole lot of faith in these human beings with frailties, with lies on their tongues, with motives that we don't know anything about. Our faith, our trust is in God. It's not in who got elected, who didn't get elected, who should have been elected. Our faith is in God. And when we sit there and we rejoice because somebody got elected to the point where we're throwing parties, where are the parties for the Lord? If we trust in God, if this is our corporate confession. Y'all, I don't know how long that's going to be on our money. They're trying to get the one world order up in here. They're trying to do away with dollar bills, do away with the change, do away with this. Right now it says in God we trust. And the veterans and the active duty in this room are the ones that fought for stuff like this. We don't know what our future is going to be. Right now, it says that on our money, but it needs to say it in our heart. We can't put our faith in that much on people. Whoever it is voting, whoever it is up on the block that they're trying to get elected. They're going to say what they want you to hear to get elected. We've seen that through the years. How many times have you voted for somebody because they said they do this and it never manifested? Oh, well, we couldn't do it because of this, and we couldn't do it because of Congress, and we couldn't do it because of the Senate. You couldn't do it because you didn't do it. Don't give me excuses. You take my money out, my paycheck all the time. God doesn't take money from us. Everything is God's. He asks for 10%. Most people don't even give that. Stop putting your faith in people. You know, it says in Matthew, don't be afraid of the person that can take your life. Be afraid of the person that can take your life and your soul. And when we say afraid of God, we don't mean, you know, like, oh, God, you know. But we need to have some reverence of who He is. He created the earth. He created you. When did the Creator become less than the creature that He created? When we stand there and we go, oh, I want this person to win. I want this person to win. This is going to change my life. If this person wins, man, I'm going to get this, and I'm going to be able to do that. Man, if this person, my life is ruined. Wow, that's a whole lot of trust in God. That's just something God gave me to think about, and I really want to share it, and it really needs to get out there because we put way too much faith in these elections and a lot less faith in God, and it needs to be the other way around because the Creator is above the created.